Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang was Arsenal's superhero as they sealed a place in the Europa League quarter-finals last night. The Gabon striker struck twice and set up Ainsley Maitland-Niles in a man-of-the-match display to demolish Rennes 3-0, who led 3-1 from the first leg. After his trademark celebration, Aubameyang celebrated one of his goals with a Black Panther mask. We got caught up in the intensity of the game. We knew that they've got a very strong attack, but there's a difference between what you imagine in real life. We got caught up in the one-on-ones, the speed of the game. We didn't come out on top in a lot of areas in the first half. The level that was being played was Champions League football. On the second Aubameyang goal, it does seem to be offside. So this obviously changes a lot of things, but nonetheless, they were better than us. They were stronger than us, so congratulations to them. It will enable us to take a lot of experience from this game. Experience from a top quality team. Elsewhere, five-time Europa League winners Sevilla were knocked out by a last-minute Slavia Prague goal in extra time in a dramatic finish to their last 16 tie. Chelsea thrashed Dynamo Kiev 5-0 away in Ukraine, while Inter Milan were knocked out of the competition as Luka Jovic's first half goal sealed a place in the quarters for Eintracht Frankfurt. Paris Saint-Germain outcast Adrien Rabiot has been suspended until the end of the month for a reported outing to a nightclub after last week's Champions League loss to Manchester United. According to French sports newspaper L'Equipe, Rabiot is also being punished for liking a video posted on social media by former Man United player Patrice Evra, who celebrated the United win in the stands at the Parc des Princes. Rabiot has not played for PSG since December after failing to agree a new contract. Milos Raonic made sure Majomir Kecmanovic's good luck finally ran out at the BNP Paribas Open. Raonic beat the 19-year-old Serb 6-3, 6-4 on Thursday to reach the semi-finals, improved to 19-4 at the Indian Wells. Raonic fired 13 aces against no double faults in putting away Kecmanovic in 72 minutes in the Southern California desert. Kecmanovic was the first lucky loser to reach the quarterfinals at the tournament since it became a Masters 1000 event in 1990. An Achilles injury forced Gaël Monfils to withdraw from the BNP Paribas Open on Friday morning prior to his quarterfinal battle with Dominic Thiem. The Frenchman apologised to the fans in the stadium with his withdrawal from the competition that now sees Austria's team advance to the semi-final. Marte Roysland and Johannes Bø led Norway to victory in the mixed single relay on Thursday, their third gold of the Biathlon World Championships. The informed Bø, who won the 10-kilometre sprint, clawed back the lead set by the Italians and then built up one of his own, finishing 13.4 seconds ahead of Lukas Hofer before Roysland took to the track again. Dorothea Viera and Sweden's Hanna Øyberg came close to the Norwegians but failed to topple the duo. Dominic Paris made up for missing out on the 2018-19 Alpine Ski World Cup downhill title on Wednesday by clinching his first Super G Crystal Globe in Andorra yesterday. Paris won his second race in as many days, and after also triumphing in Wednesday's downhill for his 16th career victory and first Crystal Globe. Switzerland's Mauro Cavizzo had to settle for second despite a stellar performance, finishing a mere 0.015 seconds behind. Mikaela Shiffrin underlined her global ski domination after she won the World Cup Super G title for her 10th career Crystal Globe yesterday. The American has also won 3 overall titles and 6 slalom titles and is a strong favourite to add the giant slalom season prize on Sunday. Shiffrin finished 4th in the women's race, which was won by Viktoria Rubensberg of Germany. Rubensberg beat Tamara Tippler by 0.15 seconds to win the race. To basketball, and Real Madrid prevailed over Khimki Moscow on the road with a 100-75 victory in round 26 of the Euro League, all but confirming their spot in the playoffs. Real's offensive outbreak in the first half set the mood for the rest of the game as Khimki struggled to bounce back in the second. Fabien Cosseur paced the visitors with a big performance of 22 points, 4 rebounds and 2 assists, while Trey Tompkins left a positive mark upon his return, adding 11 points and 5 rebounds for Madrid. Anadolu Efes Istanbul gained a huge road victory with a 71-79 triumph at Maccabi Tel Aviv in a battle loaded with playoff significance last night. The visitors strengthened their grip on 4th place and stand on the cusp of qualifying for the season-ending playoffs. The Israelis led for almost the entire first half, but Efes showed more stamina when it mattered, restricting the host to just 30 second-half points. Maccabi had won 7 straight home games prior to this match, but this defeat sees them drop into the bottom half of the table.
Here at France 24, we're taking a broad outlook by talking about the women who are reshaping our world.
En France 24 en español no tenemos temas vedados. Y eso se puede ver en televisión y en todas las plataformas que tenemos en Internet.
في فرانس 24 لا ننسى ونحجز لكم أسبوعياً تذكرة عودة للمدن والمناطق التي كانت في قلب الأحداث قبل أن تدخل في طي النسيان.
France 24, c'est la recherche permanente des meilleurs spécialistes pour vous permettre de déchiffrer l'actualité.
Claro que tiene algo especial, somos todos de distintos países y trabajamos con todo el corazón para entregar información en el momento preciso.
أخبار سياسية واقتصادية وثقافية وأيضاً رياضية بأعين خبراء رياضيين. هذه هي قناة فرانس 24.
It may not look like much, but this small structure is the first building designed according to the principles of the Bauhaus, the movement that laid the foundations of modern architecture. Built in 1923, it opens to the public this year in celebration of 100 years of the architectural movement.
Have you noticed that the alleys allow you to see the house from all sides? Why? Because this house is an object. The Bauhaus architects wanted it to be like this.
The Bauhaus aesthetic has made its way into many everyday objects, as well as influencing architects and designers around the world, particularly in the construction of social housing.
It is a standardized, mass-produced design. There are also many aesthetic elements in the furniture, such as a sense of simplicity or minimalism.
The Bauhaus philosophy was born here in the German town of Weimar in the post-war period. Its founder, Walter Gropius, created a school and published a manifesto calling for a convergence of art and craftsmanship. His office has been carefully preserved in the school building as an example of his vision.
In this room, we can see very well how the basis of the Bauhaus work. We paid great attention to the layout of the lines, as well as the cubes.
Today, the Bauhaus School has become a university of 4,000 students, proving that the movement's principles remain pertinent 100 years on.